Hello everybody and welcome back to another action figure review. Today we're going to take a look at the War Story Queen of the Dark Spider, which is a version of She-Venom, Lady Venom, Venom, whatever, a black symbiote woman with these spider-like arms and the well-known pattern of venom. The figure comes in two different versions, a regular version and then the deluxe here featuring the spider attachment arms and an extra head sculpt. So let's begin with a look here at the extra head, which is the girl here about to transform into a symbiote. And pretty nice details actually. And the same goes for the regular head here, with teeth and the huge tongue. And everything on the figure is actually looking very good. The regular symbiote hands here, or claws, and then we have a bunch of normal hands, 4 in total, 3 different types: open, relaxed hands, fisted, and a gripping hand if you want to grip something. And finally, an accessory for the regular as well as the deluxe version here is this blade-like attachment that you can put on either arm here. And you have a peg hole inside, so you just remove the hand here and then you can put on this huge attacking blade. If we remove the back attachment, then we pretty much have the regular version here. And then down here, the complete spider attachment. And as you can see here, it is a magnet. And there is a magnet as well in the back of the figure, so you can very easily put the attachment back on the figure. It's a very strong magnet, and even though it makes the figure naturally a bit back heavy, it is actually able to stand perfectly on its own. No problems. And if we focus for a minute on the spider here, all the legs are articulated with several joints, so you can move it and pose it in some kind of creepy way, no matter if it's on its own or on the back of the figure. So this is what you get with the deluxe. I'm not sure that I actually preferred the deluxe version, but I was lucky to find it at a price matching the regular, so I thought why not get this spider with the figure. Some of the joints here are a bit loose. You can fix that pretty easy, but well, it's able to stand and articulate on its own, more or less. And speaking of the articulation, let's focus on the figure itself. The figure features quite good articulation on the upper body, arms and head, and a decent amount of body movement, but the weak spot here is at the legs because of the rubber suit. You can't really spread out very far, and the figure is not able to hold the legs up very good. Double jointed knees, that's pretty good. Ankle rockers also cool, but yeah, it is possible to get wider stances, but you have to put some weight on the figure to keep it in that position. Other than that, I think the articulation is decent. If we move in closer again, as I mentioned earlier here, the pattern is very cool and the suit of the figure feels like a very rubber type of material, and especially the hood here feels quite unusual actually. And that goes all the way down to the bottom of the high-heeled boots here. So a rubber suit and then a regular body underneath it. The tongue here is not soft, it's a hard plastic tongue, so it won't move or bend in any way. And then you will be able to put the hood on the head here, and well, both this one and also the extra head. So here we have the figure with the extra head and the symbiote attachment here, and you definitely have to mess around with the hair to make this look decent. The hair is well, I don't know. Especially if you put up the hood here, you really don't have a place to put the hair, but I guess you can mess around with it. Anyway, I think it's cool to have 2 different head sculpts and 2 different display options. And when it comes to the look of the figure here, I really have no complaints. I think it's a cool looking version of a She-Venom type character. So for now, I'm going to leave you with my opinion about the figure, and then I'll conclude this review.
I feel the shadow, I feel the pain. It's all coming back to me again. I feel the hunger, I feel the rage. I've got to get out of this cage. I feel the shadows, I feel the pain. It's all coming back to me again. I feel the hunger, I feel the rage. I've got to get out of this cage.
No doubt that this is my preferred display of the figure. I think it looks really good on the shelf, and it also poses pretty decent. I don't know if I want to recommend the Deluxe or the regular. I think the regular is good enough, but if you have the opportunity to pick up the Deluxe, well, it's still cool to have this spider-like attachment. The figure also have a few downsides, especially the restriction of the legs and the rubber suit, and then it's not especially easy to switch out the hands and the head sculpt. But besides that, I highly recommend to check out the Queen of the Dark Spider, aka She-Venom from War Story. Thanks a lot for watching, leave a comment and subscribe if you'd like to see more.